Hey everybody, welcome back to Jimmy is Promo, and it's that time of the year where I have to trade in my Galaxy S22 Ultra because that was the trade-in option that I chose to get the Galaxy S23 series. So because I got to send this one in within the next couple days, now let's transfer everything over from the Galaxy S22 over to the Galaxy S23 by using Samsung Smart Switch. Now there's a couple ways you can do this with Samsung Smart Switch. You can get it done via a cable, and you can just go from Type-C to Type-C. It's a really nice data transfer you can do, and you're able to use that cable that comes inside the box if you want. But I'm going to show you how you're able to do it wirelessly because it's super fast, and I think it's a little bit more impressive to do it without cables. So in order for you to transfer everything from your old device to your new device, all you'd have to do is head over to the old device, click on the little settings button, and this is where you hit on the search. And I usually just like to search for the word switch, because if you start typing in Samsung, it's going to pull up a lot of things, but the word switch doesn't really bring up too much. And you're going to choose the option right here, which is bring data from old device. Now, it just basically takes you into that accounts and backup screen. Here is where you can see Smart Switch, and you tap this option here, which is bring data from old device, and you just want to hit on allow. And you want to give all of these permissions to Samsung Smart Switch in order for them to gather this data to send it over. So once you hit on allow, this is where you're now able to choose this option here, either if you are sending or receiving. So right here we go, send device, and you can either choose the option of cable or wireless. And as I mentioned from before, we're going to do this one as wireless because it's almost just as fast as cable. So this one right over here just makes it, pretty impressive. So on the brand new phone, automatically, it's going to pop up with a little pop-up, which my screen timed out, and it says right here, receive your stuff from Jimmy's S22 Ultra. So you know for a fact that this is the phone that I'm pulling it from because it has my name. So we're just going to hit on yes, hit on allow. Again, you want to allow all of these permissions so you're granting access for the phone to really read all that content. And it says right here, allow connection. So here we go. We're going to hit on allow. So on this step here, it's just connecting to the S23. So it's searching for data to transfer. So basically, it's going to search on this phone here. It's going to find everything that it is able to send over. And then on this phone, you choose what you want to come over to this device. You can choose everything, or you can actually select certain small things. So here is the first screen. You can send over everything. So you can just tap on this option here. It's going to send over 93.88 gigabytes. It's going to take about an hour and 4 minutes. Or you can actually just send over accounts, calls, contacts, and messages. This one will take about a minute, or you can just go through and you can actually customize. So I'm going to go through a customized version of it. I'm going to hit on next because I don't need to have every single thing move over to my new phone. So here we go. This is just going to, allow you to choose what you like to send over. So I'm going to send over all of my Google accounts information, calls and contacts. See, pretty much everything, is stored inside of my Google account. So that just basically means that there's a small amount of contacts actually stored within the phone that for some reason I didn't put in the Gmail. It's stored on the phone itself. Messages. Now with this one, what's really cool is that if you have this little arrow and you tap on it, this will give you additional options. So maybe you don't need to send everything for, forever. Maybe just the last 30 days is important. So now you're sending a little bit less, data over just by going with the last 30 days. Applications, you can do this one if you want to. Over here, you can, again, select which ones that you would like to transfer over. Most of this is all really just kind of stored on Google itself. So you'd be able to go inside of the Play Store and you can find what you really technically want to move over. So with this one, I'm just going to hit on done. So I'm okay with the apps. Information from Galaxy Wearable. So some of the information that it's talking about here is going to be reminders, apps, settings, watch faces, home screen, images, music, app settings, plugins, things like that. So you can read exactly what is coming over. You can also go through some of the settings if you want to. Here's your home screen. Now, inside of the home screen, it's going to transfer over the widget layout, app layout. If apps are also selected, in some cases, Samsung apps from your old screen might be replaced by their Google equivalents. But you have lock screen wallpaper, home screen wallpaper, Samsung DeX settings. Now, when it comes down to the images and videos, so this is where a lot of the content is really mostly coming from. A ton of photos, a ton of videos. So when you hit on a little arrow, what you're able to notice is that little check mark. So if there's some of these albums that you really don't need, then, you can either select them or not select them. So I don't probably need the collage stuff. Downloads, I guess you can kind of keep that one. Facebook, you can take off. Again, you can just go through some of these ones on exactly what you want to move over. Instagram, I don't need to have those ones. Manual, don't need those. Stuff from messages. So you are able to go through and select what you want to move over and what you don't want to move over. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to select all of these ones here. So we're really transferring over pretty much almost every single thing. And so now all I'm going to do is I'm going to hit on transfer and transfer your accounts. To transfer your Google accounts to your new phone, unlock your old phone and tap copy. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to hit on copy. And again, because this is transferring over some of your, sensitive stuff, it's sending over something that you have to log in with. You just have to go inside with your biometrics to copy it, and then it's going to transfer on over. And one of the cool things you're able to do on this one, and I was actually about to mention this at some point in the video, is that in past Samsung Smart Switch, versions, they were not transferring over anything that was in secure folder. So if you have anything within your secure folder with this version here in 2023, as long as you put in your PIN to get into your secure folder, it'll now actually transfer everything over. Some people assumed everything moved over, but if you had some important stuff in secure folder, it really didn't. So to transfer your secure folder to your new phone, verify your identity on the old phone. So I verified, and then now it's transferring over. Now, if you want to, you can keep the screen on, and you can select that, and it's going to dim it down. And so now pretty much every single thing that is on this phone is transferring over here. Again, you can select everything. You can also only select maybe just your accounts and calls, things like that, very minimalistic things. Or you go through custom and you can customize what's really sending over, just like what I just showed you. Now, because I am a little curious, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit on stop on these ones. And I want to see how long it would take if I did plug in my cable to see how long it would take for the cable. So it was basically 1 hour and 5 minutes if it was to be done via wirelessly. Now I'm going to plug these in and then see what the time would be. So we went right back inside of Samsung Smart Switch, and now I'm going to choose the option of cable, and I want to see exactly what all moves over. So all you have to do is after you select cable, then you would want to plug in the very next phone. That right there is just basically, giving it, the okay to send everything over. So here we go, Samsung Smart Switch. We're going to hit on once. So for this one, we're going to bring data over. So we're going to send it. This one's going to receive it. And so now it's just going to connect again. It's going to find everything that's on this phone to move over. We're going to basically choose the exact same stuff. So here's the first screen that popped up, and it says right here, if we move over everything, it'll take about 50 minutes. But again, I'm going to go through, I'm going to hit on custom, and I'm going to try to, select the things that I remember of what I did. So here we go. I'm going to do, the accounts are already done, and that barely took any time, if anything. So that's small amount of time that I had it going wirelessly, the account's already moved over. Here we go with the messages. Again, I'm going to go with the last 30 days. When it comes down to apps, I'm going to select all of them. Galaxy wearable. I'm going to move over my settings, the home screen. Let's see here. Documents and files. And so again, with these ones here, you can select everything. So here we go. It's 93 gigs, and now it says 49 minutes. So that is going to be the difference. So originally it was 1 hour and 5 minutes. Now it's going to be, looks as if now about 53 minutes. So when you connect it via the cable, it's going to save you right around 10, maybe 12 minutes. And it's usually at this point in the video, I like to state that if you're brand new here at the channel, Jimmy is Promo, you appreciate these tips, tricks, tutorials, and the latest information on your Samsung Galaxy devices. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications to get notified for all future videos. So there we are. The transfer process is done and complete. Now on this phone over here, it does say 10:05. I'm just going to take a look back. I'm going to write on the screen how long it really took, but I do believe it was pretty accurate. I mean, both of them, either wirelessly or with a wire. So the transfer process is done. They just have to finish the organizing, but I feel like you guys can kind of get the gist of everything. All I'm going to pretty much do now is just make sure that everything did transfer over. So messages, I've got my messages sitting right here. They're all chronological order, based on per conversation. Same thing. I got all of my recents. I've got all of my phone contacts. So everything has also moved over there. If we go inside of gallery, you're going to notice some of the albums are named a little bit different, but if you go inside of view all, you'll be able to notice everything, all the folders. You know, all the files are a part of each of those folders, things like that. So pretty much every single thing is moved over. I'm just going to wait personally on my side of things just to make sure that all the organization stuff is all done and complete. So in this way, I'd be able to finish this video. So that was pretty much all you really need to know when it comes down over into, Samsung Smart Switch. So now that I have finished with basically transferring everything over, and I'm starting to notice that all these applications are starting to flood on in. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer my SIM card over and put it into the Galaxy S23. So now that I placed the SIM card in the brand new phone, it made me restart the device. I also turn off the Wi-Fi just to make sure the LTE is showing up, and so we're looking good. One thing that you always want to do when you get a brand new phone is to test your text and calls. So send a text message to somebody and also give somebody a call, just make sure everything goes through. So now that everything has already transferred over, I got the applications, text messages, phone calls, all the contacts, all the images inside my gallery. Everything is sitting here now. So now the last thing that I want to do is, because I'm sending this phone back, before I do a factory data reset, I always like to sign out of my account. So on this one here, I will sign out of my Samsung account, and I'm also going to sign out of my Gmail. So this way, if anybody on the Samsung side has to turn this phone on, then they won't be prompted to put in my old credentials. So it's always a good thing to do when you're selling a phone, transferring it in, selling it, whatever you may be doing. Go inside your phone before you factory data reset it, sign out of your Samsung account, sign out of your Google account, and then you'd be able to factory data reset. It doesn't matter if you're signed in with any of these other applications, because it doesn't matter, because it'll be taken off. But you just want to get out of all of your accounts that you have signed into with Gmail and Samsung. So that is it for today's video. Everything's moved over. It was a very, very easy process. That was a lot of data that was transferred over 90 gigs transferred in right around an hour. So hopefully you guys appreciated the video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.